at 6.
Now, people in a Douglas County community continue to recover from fast-moving floodwaters that they are still trying to wrap their heads around. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Templeman. Reporter Aaron Ariano spoke with residents in Drain who are now sorting through insurance policies and the mess left behind.
You know, the reaction early on is, where was this? What happened? We didn't get enough notice. I think we're starting to learn a little bit more about that right now.
Jeff Davis has lived in this area for more than 20 years. He says compared to the 1996 floods, these waters were moving quick. Having learned from the floods decades ago, Davis says most homes were raised, but the neighborhood was still surprised at how high the water got.
Many of the houses in the community were raised at that time. That made us a little more comfortable as the water rose. It came quicker than we thought.
Keegan Mast grew up in Drain. He shot these viral photos of the March 16th floods.
I've definitely never seen it up as high as this past weekend. That's by far the worst flooding I've seen in my 20 years of living here.
Division Avenue and Gardner Avenue were some of the streets that saw most water that came from this nearby creek. And although the flooding is down, what's come up is a lot of questions about insurance in this flood risk area. Some people do have flood insurance and are going to be okay, but not everyone.
One of the people who live on Gardner said that when she contacted her renter's insurance, they told her she wasn't in the floodplain, so she didn't qualify. So I don't want to give insurance companies a bad name, but sometimes it feels when you're on this end, they're not very helpful.
From what he understands is neighbors lost more sentimental items than high dollar items. Regardless, a lot of lessons learned from this quick moving flood.
People definitely weren't expecting it, even though we were supposed to get a good 5 inches of rain that weekend. And yeah, I mean, now I think people might be more prepared if it were to happen again.
And I know we don't know about Mother Nature. She's pretty strong and powerful and willful, but a heads up about what might have happened could have maybe saved some of the damages or allowed people to get out before they had to be boated or what have you.
Reporting in Drain, I'm Aaron Ariano.